All right, folks, this is the F-22, the brand new bird, Freewing 70 millimeter. I'm at the field, so I'm trying to get as many good looks of it as I can because this might be the last time you ever see it like this. It's a super windy day, but against all odds, I'm just so excited to finally get it. I looked at a few people saying to push this 4,000 all the way back, and it's almost like a little still nose heavy with it back there. So I think I'm comfortable with that. So I got it far back as I go. I got some grip tape underneath the bottom there. It's not going to move. That's kind of my setup. I got the, as you've seen in my setup video, I put the Spectrum this way just to give me the most room in this area to kind of move things around. I guess you could go even further back if you kind of smash those wires down, but you see the way they're coming in, like you don't have much room to go forward. I mean, to go back any. The CG, I'll probably try to show you that, but it's pretty good. I got everything set up in the video of the setup, so if you want to see any of that stuff, just check that video. Let me get it all dolled up to fly, and then we'll come back. I did see somebody complain about rudder being an issue. He was fine in wet in the weather in soaking wet rain, but anyway, he did kind of jump around with the rudder. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it at 90% max rudder, just because I probably don't need that much anyway with some expo. So we'll see how that goes. All right, this is the F-22. Just for a size reference for you, I got everything set up. You can see the AS3X in safe mode are kind of doing their thing. About to walk out to the flight line and get some ground roll, and if it rolls good on the ground and straight, then we'll be taking off, and my jitters are already kicking in. Yeah, it's turning. I got to adjust it. See what tool I need. Let me make sure. I need to give it a little adjustment. It's turning left. No, it's turning right. So I need to turn that front wheel to the left. All right, I'm a noob. I've covered this 1,000 times, so I'm gonna stand behind the bird just in case I need to do any last second things. I'm already jittering, so I'm nervous, so I hope I don't crash my brand new plane.
Throttle on.
Here we go.
2 minutes, 8 seconds. Gear up.
All right, so we got it up.
Time remaining 2
The gear
minutes.
is up. Maybe I'll dial in a little more AS3X. I'm nervous as I can possibly be right now, but it feels good. Try the flaps.
Flaps down. Flaps up.
So I need to add a little bit of elevator to those flaps because it's actually going down when the flaps are on, which is unusual. Put one level of flaps down.
Mid.
All right, I need to, yeah, that AS3X is way too low. All right.
Time remaining. Gear down. .48 seconds. Gear up.
So I'm jittering like crazy still, but it looks like it's a very nice lander, which is always my worry. I can fly them pretty good, but when it comes to
30
landing,
seconds.
I'm down to my timer, so I got to
Gear
come in
down.
for a real landing now. Yeah, I'm jittering like crazy, but I guess for a
20 seconds.
jet, you don't get much more than that for a Maiden, right?
Full brake.
And reverse thrust.
Forward flight.
It doesn't give you much reverse thrust on reverse thrust, so don't expect this thing to stop you dead, but it did slow it down, and I was in danger of perhaps going in the grass. So
Flaps up.
That's that.
10,
Freewing F-22 Raptor, 70 millimeters. Look at that. I think I'm gonna like this. Maybe the most enjoyable landings I've had. So I did stay on mid flap instead of full. I think on my next flight I might subsequently try to put a little bit more flap in there and see what's what, and then maybe a little elevator, because it actually started going down when I applied the flaps, which is unusual to me. Usually they go up, balloon. All right, back to the bench. I'm flying a 4S50C. I do have, I think I have 5,100 Cs. I might have a 5,100, a 4,100 C. But anyway, this is what I chose for today. So this is the pack I'm using. Like I said, pushback far as it go, strap down. Got it. All right.
throttle on.
Whew. For some reason, even though it's the second flight and the first one went smooth, I still feel jitters. I'm gonna try and do it from not standing directly behind the bird and see what's what.
3 minutes.
Woo, the dip got me though. The notorious dip at our field. Yeah, that rudder does have some serious authority.
Gear up.
And I'm still super nervous. Yeah, I do not like that wobble. All right, get it down to earth. That wobble was bothering me, so I turned down AS3X quite a bit. Still wobbling though. Yeah, she needs a nice little bit of power in turns, so don't try and install it like I just did.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
And I'm still getting a wobble, which, I don't know. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. We might have to reprogram AS3X and let it, AS3X Plus, and let it do its thing. So
Gear down.
let's try some
Flaps
flaps down. Yeah, it's still climbing a little bit.
Full brake. Forward flight.
Man, even full reverse thrust doesn't slow that thing all the way down. So know that you're gonna run off the runway if you get too close on these. So just a short little hop. This is a battery I'm not 100% comfortable with, so I didn't want to go too far. I really feel like taking off again though with that short flight. But the wiggling, oh, the AS3X was actually off when it was still wiggling. So it's wind. It is a windy day, folks. So all right, that's my thing. I guess I better leave well enough alone instead of trying to go up with 1 minute and 20 seconds on a battery I don't trust. No, let's do it. Let's do it. Just go around and come back in, hopefully land and not crash.
1 minute 10 seconds.
Yeah, this thing is super affected by wind. Look
Time
at that.
remaining 1 minute.
AS3X does seem
Gear
to
up.
do something, but not a lot.
Flaps down.
Full flaps,
Gear down.
gear down. And I know it's way too far away for this video, but hey, I'm not really great, so you gotta give me a little bit of leeway at least, right?
30 seconds. Full brake. Flaps up.
I tipped my wing,
Forward flight.
but I'm gonna call that a win. We'll probably come back with one more flight,
Seconds.
let y'all see it a little bit closer up, because I'll film it that time.
Forward flight.
Throttle cut is on the red.
All right, we're ready.
She's off the ground. The same place as normal, the left finger. I'm gonna walk over there to you.
Yeah, I forgot to ask where retract for. Okay, there we go. But when it comes time to land, which switch?
Oh, right here. This one right here, the black.
Okay.
No, that's safe mode that you just touched.
Okay.
Just, I'm gonna stay with you.
All right.
Yeah, when you're flying somebody else's bird, it's always a thing of nerve trying to, you know, get the controls that they set up.
Yeah, just sitting right in the wind.
Man, that thing.
I'm throttle off right now.
Yeah, it just glides so nice.
I'm completely throttle off at the moment.
So I couldn't run my mouth much when I was jittering trying to fly it, but I guess I can talk a bit now. I got one of the seasoned pros flying it for me, and it looks pretty calm and cool. I don't even see the wobble as much. Maybe we're in between. Yeah, there's some wobble.
Yeah, a little bit.
So.
I'm gonna bring it in a little bit.
But it definitely,
feel for it.
Just like the bigger birds, it flies really floaty. You know, I would say not the bigger birds, the bigger F-22s. Look at that, it's got plenty of power. Get way up there. And
oh, man. You must have safe mode or something on, huh?
yeah, you can hit that yellow switch. You want it off?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's off.
Okay, good. All right.
There you go.
All right.
Awesome. That's the kind of pass I want to get for y'all. Just so you kind of see how she looks. Look at that nice little rollover. Beautiful looking.
Oh, yeah, that feels better with safe off. I was fighting it, man. Trying to get it to do anything.
Did you try that rudder out? Nice little rollout. Into a turn. That's cool.
No, I haven't tried rudder. We'll do a stall turn.
It's pretty authoritative. Like that rudder.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. That rudder is a beast. I
Yeah,
like that. That rudder is nice. I took 10% of rudder out. I might put that other 10 back in.
Yeah. Probably if I was to do that again, I'd only go half rudder throw on it.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll leave it like it is.
It had so much more than it needed.
Exactly. But it looked nice. Look at that. That is so nice.
All right, we're going to come low with the runway.
All right, we need to think about coming in. Not an emergency, though. Just think about it.
Okay, give me some landing gear.
Take your time, though, because you got, like, that's 3.9 or something, so don't, you know.
Okay, we don't want somebody to think about it landing.
Yeah, so your gear is down. Do you want flaps?
No. All right, here we go.
Look how nice this thing floats around. I like that. I didn't even ever go off power when I landed most of the time. I just kind of kept it right like that. Look at that high alpha in. Just popped it all in. That's pretty cool. Just to show you reverse thrust.
Yeah, I forgot.
You came in so soft that there was no.
About reverse thrust, but I didn't really need it.
Yeah, there was no need for it. That's the third flight of the Raptor, and she's still in one piece, folks. And I tipped that wing a little bit. Maybe I'll take a look at that, but other than that, nothing. Awesome. Boy, the rudder is so authoritative.
Flaps down. Flaps up.
The flap's actually bringing it, nosing it down. I gotta fix that. All right. Man, that wobble is killing me though.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's more.
Gear down. Flaps down.
Just floating.
I'm still jittering after so many flights. That was my worst landing yet.
Grip full brake. Grip forward flight.
Whew, that was my.
If you prolonged it just now, or that was it?
Nah, that was pretty much full throttle.
I don't think
Gear up.
Oh, that's good.
Man, that's wobble though. I think that's AS3X off too. That's just the wind. Yeah, that's AS3X off.
Flaps down.
Oh, with the flaps down, it get way worse on the wobble. Ah, that's what some of that wobble might have been. The flaps. Get them out right here.
Flaps mid.
I need to lessen those flaps. That's what it is. It don't like all of the extra flap. But it landed real good with that flap down like that. Yeah, I might just reprogram the whole thing again just to make sure AS3X is working good. And rudder, I gotta remember about that rudder. Wow, that rudder is so touchy.
Flaps mid.
And you can literally see the wind when it's hitting it, it's actually moving it all around.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Yeah, and the turns is crazy how much wind is affecting this thing.
It looked like it's crossing a little bit.
All right, that's AS3X off all the way.
30 seconds.
Still wobbling. It's just the wind.
20
Especially when you get to that turn.
Gear down. Flaps mid. 10. Timer expired.
Man, that wind. And that wind is definitely hitting it.
Forward.
I was coming in so perfect and then the wind dipped that wing down, but that's all right. The addition of the gear with the suspension, like that's a problem that I have with, you know, I'm always complaining about people putting things on these birds and not putting things on these birds. So I think Motion came through in a big way with the way they made the wings detach with the push button. That's definitely clutch. You don't need any tools to take off your wing, right? On the flip side, they got all this plastic on the edge right here. Like this is plastic, the places you grab your plane is plastic now, so that's a little more durability. I like the little push button to take off the wings. I guess I could flip that up and show it. But I mean, the biggest thing that I love is the fact that they put suspension on this landing gear. So your aircraft isn't taking every bit of these hard landings. It's actually, you know, crunching down, doing what it needs to do. So that's a positive thing. And that's those push buttons, like, you know, you can't get, now I know you guys are gonna probably think I'm, you know, full of it if I don't mention it, but they could have put lights on here. Like, I don't understand why these companies they could have charged me an extra 20 bucks, or, you know, if they spent 20 bucks on the lights and making them work and such, charged me an extra 50 bucks and I would have easily paid it and this would have been complete. They could have put that little cockpit like they did on the F-16. They could have put all the amenities on here, so that's my beef with that. But I love the way it flies. You know, it makes me look like I can fly better than I can. You know, if I fly an F-18, it ain't gonna be that pretty. Thanks for watching.